completed their service to this country are not getting the help they deserve and you have paid for because of government bureaucracy. Correspondent Dan Springer looks at the problem from Central Oregon.
Sandwiched between railroad tracks and a freeway just outside of Bend, Oregon, sits a homeless camp. In each tent lives a U.S. veteran. All of them likely qualify for housing vouchers under a program funded by Congress last year. But because the Department of Veterans Affairs has taken 7 months to hire a caseworker, the vets remain out in the cold.
It should not take that long to go through a system to get someone identified and hired.
The delay nearly cost 54-year-old Delbert Dungan his life. The Army vet was the first to sign up for the vouchers in August. Delbert Dungan has been homeless, living in a tent in Bend for 3 years. On Christmas Day, with the temperature hovering near zero, he was keeping himself warm using a propane heater. That propane tank had a small leak, and when he went to light a cigarette, his tent nearly blew up.
Everything I own's gone. The only thing I left with was this, pretty much. What you see is what I got.
Under the HUD-VASH program, Dungan and 30,000 other homeless vets are targeted for housing vouchers. The VA started hiring caseworkers last July. But nationwide, still more than a quarter of the positions remain unfilled, leaving some 10,000 eligible vets still homeless.
It can be kind of difficult sometimes to fill a job that requires a licensed social worker, case manager with an emphasis in things of managing chronic unemployment, chronic homelessness, possibly substance abuse.
But Oregon Republican Congressman Greg Walden calls it too much red tape.
I'm angry about the lack of urgency because of what it means for our veterans that are sleeping in tents in very precarious situations.
The Portland VA has finally hired a caseworker to serve Central Oregon, but many are angry that it'll still take several weeks for these vets to get a roof over their heads, and thousands more across the country will have to wait even longer. In Bend, Oregon, Dan Springer, Fox News.